It's 11 o'clock. I really thought I was gonna miss out on today's vlog. Yeah, my grandmother has a cuckoo clock. I gotta live with that every single day. I didn't really vlog anything today, so I thought I'd take this opportunity to talk about something that happened between me and, at the time, my best friend. I'm not gonna say this person's name, so I'm just gonna call him Rick. So I think I should start this from the beginning. In 2005, I was just a kid, and I thought at the time that I found the one friend that's gonna stick by no matter what. And for a long time, it seemed that way. We had a lot of fun. We were the best of friends. We did a lot of stuff together. I remember in year 5, we actually had to build a paper airplane. It was made of straws and paper, and we were really obsessed with the Halo game at the time, so we named it the Pillar of Autumn. We had a bit of an argument about our role in the project. That was, I guess, our first big argument, but we quickly resolved it because at the end of the project, you had to choose who kept it, and because neither of us wanted to give it up, we decided to cut it straight down in the middle in half and share it. Quickly resolved, but still an indicator as to what would happen in the future. Skipping forward a little bit to 2010. In year 10 we had a robotics project and we all had our different roles in the team. One person was the programmer, one person was the team leader, Rick was the journalist, and I was the video editor. I've always had a passion for making videos. Not necessarily always to upload them, but I've always had a passion for making videos. And he knew that, so you could imagine my anger and the feeling of being robbed when I found out that he tried to steal my role and make his own video. The way I found out was actually when it came to presentation and I was gonna show my video, he had one ready to show, and I was like, okay then. You are dead to me. Okay, I wasn't really like that, but that was the second hint as to him showing his true colors, I guess. But after that, we still continued to be the best of friends. We'd hang out all night, all day, go to McDonald's in the middle of the night for no reason. He and I actually had plans to design an app. We never really did anything about it. I did a lot of drawing and like writing down the description of what the game would be about. He was always looking more at hiring someone to do the actual coding, because neither of us know how to do that. He and I were really close. We were brothers. Here's the big one coming up. So in 2013, I entered a competition with Drumstick Australia. It was a beatboxing competition, and I wanted to make it really good. I wanted to make it high quality, and he had a good camera and a good microphone, so I asked him if I could come to his house and we could make it there. So we did. I went over to his house, I recorded it, and I edited it. I did all the work myself, uploaded it, everything. And then a couple weeks later, I heard that I had won. And the prize was a trip for 4 to go to Coachella. A trip for 4 people to go to Los Angeles. And I was so excited that I'd won. I didn't know what to say. So the first thing I did was I called my best friend. The first thing he said was, hang on, I'm gonna go tell my parents. And so while I'm on the phone, all I hear is him talking to his dad and his mum saying, Mom, Dad, I'm on the phone with Aaron, he won and he's gonna take me to LA. And I was like, I never said that, but I was going to anyway. He was my best friend. I wanted to take my best friend to LA and we could just hang out, do cool stuff, take photos, just, you know, enjoy LA. I love LA, I wanna go back. But the fact that he sort of pushed his way in like that, yeah, no, that doesn't fly. But I looked over it because I wanted him to come. I wanted to have a fun time with my best friend. He told me beforehand that he was gonna spend a night, maybe 2, with his family over there, which I understood. I mean, how often do you get to see your family over on the other side of the world? So when we landed at LAX, he was called up for a random inspection. It was just racism. He was Muslim and his last name reflected that. So anyway, when we're finally leaving LAX, couldn't find him, couldn't contact him. And we stayed there for about an hour and a half until we just gave up. We went to the hotel and we asked the hotel if they could in any way contact him. We found out that he contacted the hotel and he said that he was safe with his family. His family picked him up from the airport. And he continued to stay with his family for about 2 or 3 nights, I don't remember. So I spent a majority of the time in LA with my dad and his best friend, which was great. They're cool, I had a great time. But still, it would have been nice to have my best friend there the whole way. For the trip, we were given a hire car for free just to get around, to be able to drive from LA to Coachella. We all pitched in for petrol, except him. He would never pay for anything that wasn't his. We agreed to go equal on all the meals and everything, and he didn't put in anything. He was selfish. Anyway, I had a fun time on the holiday with my dad and his best friend, and the little time I had with my best friend. And then skipping forward to the kick in the nuts, we got back to the airport here, Sydney, Australia, just to find out that he had set up a ride only for him to get from the airport back to his house, and he left us there. I honestly don't even remember a goodbye or a thank you. And that was strike 3. So he basically used me for a free trip to LA. To this day, I see him at the gym that I go to, and he just acts like he doesn't see me, and I just stare at him and I'm like, I don't even know how I feel about him. I feel angry, upset. I wish that never happened. I wish that he was different, but we are who we are. He is who he is, and what happened happened, and you can't change it. And then all of a sudden, for some reason that's still unknown to me to this day, he stopped talking to me. He blocked me on Facebook, Snapchat, everything, unfriended me. It's as if I never existed and I never mattered. And I don't understand why. I don't get it. And if he's watching this video right now, I don't have anything to say to him. I wish you the best. Thanks for your years of friendship. If I had a message that I wanted to give through this video, I think it would be to pick your friends wisely and pay attention to the things that they do, because people always show who they truly are, just like Rick did. Anyway, I'm sorry to make such a depressing video. I promise I'll make a much happier one tomorrow. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate you giving me your time. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. I'm uploading every day. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys.